Cinna and Blanca, and they were destined to be snake chow, but they are going to be my two newest nieces. They're both girls, and since they were together and getting along in a little holding cage and stuff, I figured, well, they'll get along and that way they can be pals. First I was just going to get one, but then I thought, well, since they get along, that would be great, since I'm still kind of leery about adding a new mouse to Silvia, even a domestic mouse, because I just don't know how they'll get along because they don't know each other. And I think Silvia is excited to see me, and she might even be able to tell that she's got new pals. She's also she's still pretty silvery, but she's a little less silvery now and a little more gray. But Cinna, I was told was a cinnamon color, but she actually is very similar in color to Spicy. So, but I figured I'd name her Cinna, and the white one is Blanca. And they just got released into their cage, so I'm going to let them check stuff out, just so that there's no fighting. They each have a food bowl with the same identical food, one chew stick, which they'll probably be fine. And I'm going to get them used to the idea of the fact that they have more space and cool things to climb in and climb on. And I gave them the flat wheel because the round wheels, the upright ones, they're a little bit harder to get. Things can happen when there's two mice on there, but that one should be okay. And I don't think they've ever had any toys because they were bred as feeders, so they weren't even in a pet store with a wheel or anything. Then hopefully they'll figure out where their water is, because they just had a long drive home. So I just filled that water up higher than I normally do since there's two of them. But yeah, I don't know how old they are. I'm gonna guess maybe 3 months, just because, or maybe 2, because they're pretty small compared to this girl here. As you can probably see, she's a lot bigger compared to like little Blanca there. All right, yeah, get some water. Oh, they'll figure it out. My wild mouse figured it out, so these guys will. All right, yeah, have some water. I'm sure you're thirsty. And there's different foods you've never eaten before, like yogurt and fruit and a lab. There's a lab pellet. You gonna check out the wheel? All right. Yeah, pretty nifty. All right, well, that's them. And hopefully they'll have a long life with me and Miss Silvia here. All right, so I guess I'm going to be changing the name of the channel to Alfredo the Tuxie and the Three Mouseketeers. All right.